welcome back to another Preptober vlog. I'm actually out of bed, showered, and ready for the day. Not because I feel 100% better. Fibromyalgia sucks, by the way, if you're wondering. But because it's the last week of October and I still have a lot of prepping to do to get ready for NaNoWriMo. So this is just kind of a update of my progress and where I'm at. So let's get into the progress. Look at what I did. I actually set up my storyboard. Is that what it's called? I don't know. Anyway, storyboard. I made it out of painter's tape, and the words are actually made out of removable vinyl that I cut out on my Cricut Joy. So that was fun. It's all pretty much freehand. It took me a lot of time to get it straight and everything, but this is how it turned out. And then I actually color coded everything by the characters. So you can see right here the characters' names and their colors. And on the storyboard is their scenes or point of views and when they happen. As you can see, Act 3 is kind of blank because I know what I want to happen in Act 3 at the end, but I'm just gonna hold off on planning it because I just want to see how everything progresses from Act 2 Part 1 and Act 2 Part 2, because usually that's what happens for me, is everything falls into place. Act 3 usually falls into place as I'm writing the middle part. So there's that. Hopefully that made sense. I don't know. Now, normally I don't do those kind of things, the storyboards. I usually, in the past, what I've done is just write and just have things come about through that, just through writing. So doing this actually helped me organize my thoughts and my plans and the events better, which is actually kind of weird for me because, you know, I haven't done it before, but I'm a lot more organized than I usually am. Also, just a note, I got the idea for the storyboard and some of the other stuff in this video from one of my favorite authors on YouTube. It's Sarah from Heart Breathings. She has lots of ideas, even workbooks and courses that you can take and do to help you write your novel and NaNoWriMo and all that. So I would check her out. She has some really informative stuff, and it's helped me in the last few NaNoWriMos. So another thing that I wanted to finish prepping was my writing schedule. I had to figure out how and when I'm going to write during NaNoWriMo. Funnily enough, did I just say that right? November is actually a very busy month for our family. We have my oldest son's birthday, we have my husband's birthday, we have our wedding anniversary, Thanksgiving, and I believe like Thanksgiving break for the kids. This year we also have the FIFA World Cup happening, and since my youngest that I homeschool is a big soccer fan, I have to figure out what days we'll be doing school and what days will just be a bus because of the time differences of the games and all that. So I have to figure that out. So in order to figure out my schedule, I printed out a calendar and I noted the days that I know definitely I do not want to write. So you can see here is my son's birthday. And the week of Thanksgiving is pretty much a bus because we have our wedding anniversary, the day that we actually supposed to go out and celebrate our anniversary. We have 2 free days. Then we have Thanksgiving Day. And this day is usually, you know, Black Friday, but I don't participate in shopping. And we've always designated that day as putting up our Christmas decor and our Christmas tree and everything. And then that Saturday is my husband's birthday. So, and also that week will be Thanksgiving break for my youngest. So as you can see, I already have some days that are blocked off. I also had to take in consideration my health. It's been declining in the last few years. So I know there's going to be a couple days where I'm just not going to be feeling well enough to get out of bed or even want to write. So what I plan to do is to at least have 3 days a week where I do write, but also have 1 day a week where I do sprints, where, you know, I'll just write as much as I can. So hopefully that works out and goes to plan. I changed my goal of 50,000 words to about 30,000. So hopefully that makes it where I don't give up and I can stay on track. So that is my calendar, and I have it right next to my storyboard. Okay, so another thing that I wanted to finish prepping was my writing area where I'm going to write. For the most part, it's been pretty easy to keep clear, but I also realized that when I write, and I've seen this with other people who've participated in NaNoWriMo, you need snacks. So I decided to add a little snack corner to my writing area. Ta-da! Here's my writing area. Don't know if you notice anything different about it. I no longer have my laptop. It decided to kick the bucket. Fortunately, I knew it was getting old and wouldn't work much longer, so I've been saving everything to my external hard drives. So when it actually did kick the bucket, I didn't have to worry about losing anything. I still have everything on my hard drives. Let's see, where are my hard drives? Oh, here we go. These are my hard drives, external hard drives. So everything is on there. So I didn't lose anything. But a moment of silence for my trusty laptop that served me well for over 15 years. Over here is my snack corner. I originally started out with just 2 jars, but you know, a month of writing, I probably need more sugar highs to get me through. So I went and got some candy and filled up the jars. As you can see from my Hershey bars, my kids have already gotten into it. So yeah, so I have some Nestle Crunch, Sour Patch, no, those are Airhead Extremes bites, a mixture of peanut M&Ms, no wait, it's peanut butter M&Ms and almond M&Ms, my favorite. Then I have the red Starburst, my Hershey chocolate bars, and some licorice. And in this little refrigerator, I have my favorite beverages. Well, my favorite soda, which is Pepsi. And of course, I will have my water bottle, my trusty water bottle next to me at all times that I'm writing. So that is my snacks. Physically, I think I'm ready for NaNoWriMo, which is good because it's in about 3 days. Physically, I'm just all set with that. Mentally, I'm not sure. I think I mentioned in the past that I've always been a pantser. Well, mostly a pantser. I just fly by the seat of my pants, just wrote and wrote and wrote, and everything came together. This year, it's feeling a little different because of participating in Preptober. I've never done this much prep work before, even when I was writing fan fiction and posting it to fanfiction.net. I feel like there's a lot more pressure for me to do well, just for the fact that I've planned, so much planning has gone into this. So I think I have to be gentle with myself, to remind myself to be gentle. That I'm probably not going to, well, I don't want to say not going to reach my goal, but it won't be easy to get to my goal. because of everything that's going to be going on during November. So besides fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue syndrome, I also suffer with anxiety and depression. So that affects my daily life. And so right now I can tell you that I'm feeling a lot of anxiety going into this, anticipation and, worry that how am I going to be feeling health-wise, and is this going to work out? The premise that I picked to use for NaNoWriMo this year has always given me trouble. I just never knew exactly what I wanted to happen with it. So Preptober made me fix that. So I have it already, but I still don't know how to go about telling that story. So I'm just a little apprehensive about attempting this. I'm just hoping it won't be a total bust. I already know that I'm putting way too much pressure on myself. I mean, it's just NaNoWriMo. But I have to admit that one of my goals, I guess, or one of my items on my bucket list is to publish at least one novel. And truth be told, I'm 45 years old. And I don't know, I just feel like that maybe I wasted so much time, committing to this and actually working towards that. So there's also that guilt and feeling of, why didn't you do this earlier? But I'm working on not being so hard on myself, and hopefully that will translate into better writing during NaNoWriMo, hopefully. But okay, I think I've rambled on long enough. Today is Saturday. You probably won't see this until Halloween. I just wanted to catch all of you up with my progress. I just used this last week of October to just finish my prep. And I also want to say thank you to all of you who commented and well wishes and everything, hoping I felt better. My fibromyalgia flare-up is still ongoing. I feel a lot better, but not 100%. It's still a struggle for me to even get out of bed. So I'm quite proud of myself that I'm actually out of bed and in my craft room and looking decent. But anyway, that's all I have. The next video will probably be my first week of NaNoWriMo. So here's hoping that goes well. Good luck to all of you also who are participating this year. And I hope it's a great month of writing for you. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Happy writing!